What's up, guys? We are back with the Chrome Collect first ever mail day, so I am extremely excited about this. This is something that's become a hobby that makes me really happy. You know, it's just something I found kind of randomly. I've always been a big fan of the UFC, and now collecting the cards has been something that's, you know, brought me happiness in another way through MMA and UFC. It's nostalgic for me. You know, I collected cards as a kid, Pokemon, football, baseball, and now I get to do it with UFC. Never thought that they would be as popular as they are.
I'm looking to get paid here.
But all of that, all the details are neither here nor there. We have our first mail day and we have 3 packages here. And I'll be honest, I've ordered so many cards since I started this, since the last video that if you go to my channel, the first and only video before this, the unboxing video of the 2020 Topps set. Since then, I've ordered so many cards that I don't even know which ones these are, so I'm actually excited to see what they are. And I will explain a little bit of why whenever we get these open. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do this a little bit off camera because I don't want to show the person that sent it, just in case they don't want their address shown. Gotta be careful here though, of course. Here is the first package. Looks like it is an Anthony Pettis card, and I don't believe I said it on the last video because I don't believe I even got an Anthony Pettis card out of the first opening I did. But Anthony Pettis is my favorite fighter, so only makes sense that for my own collection I buy some of his cards. So this card, if I had to guess, is probably going to be one that I do not sell. Let's see what it is. Looks like it's a numbered card. It's packaged pretty well. Alright, let me get this tape off of here. At least they used the correct type of tape. Let's see. Okay, the card protector is really scratched up, so I'm going to take this out just to make sure that the card is not too scratched up, and make sure to be careful with it. Get that penny sleeve, there we go. Alright, so let's check this out. See this here, I'll go ahead and tell you the reason I ordered this, or one of the reasons. You see the shorts he's wearing there? Not because of the shorts, obviously, but because of this fight. You see, this is against Benson Henderson, and it was a defining moment for Anthony Pettis. It was, I believe, when he won the title in the UFC against Benson Henderson. Pettis actually won his WEC and his UFC titles, both against Benson Henderson. This is a UFC Bloodlines card for Anthony Pettis at lightweight. Flip this over. See there, Anthony Pettis, United States, got his stats, fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 15 of 25. You can see the card edges there. Very crisp, very crisp. I'm very happy with this card. 15 out of 25. This is an immaculate card to be my first mail day card. I'm very excited and very happy to have this. This is my favorite fighter, and I'll actually show you guys at the end of this video that I have an Anthony Pettis signed Wheaties box. It was one of the first pieces of actual UFC memorabilia that I collected before cards even. It was actually in the studio I'm in right now that I've created for my YouTube and social media. It's hanging up in here. So now let's get this package open. Make sure I'm being careful with this one. And like I said, no idea what these. Okay, I hope that packaging protected this card. It looks a little shabby. Or maybe this is a few cards. Let's see. It looks like there's a sticker in there or something covering the card. Okay. So, yeah, the rest of that's just cardboard. Alright, hey. Representing the police, apparently. Thin blue line. Hey, I respect it. I actually have a thin blue line hat. Oh, okay, here we go. So let me pull this card out so that you guys can see it better. It's in a, it is in, I will give them this, it is in a thick top loader. Oh, nice. This card, I guess this is museum collection. This is my first card of a museum, of the museum collection. Actually, I'm going to have to pull this out of the penny sleeve too, because you cannot see this card very well. Wow, that kind of sucks. There's a little bit of damage on the front of the card. That's a bummer, because this is a really nice card. And it's something that I wasn't able to tell. You see this, if you look at Conor McGregor's head, there's a little bit of a scratch there. Yeah, that's a bummer that this card didn't come out mint condition. It's a 83 of 159 Conor McGregor museum card. Yep. This one is going to be a 2018 museum card. Man, because look at that. The corners, not too bad. Pretty sharp. Sorry, I got a little scab on my hand right there. It definitely doesn't look good on the camera. But that just really sucks that there's some scratches on this card. Man, that's kind of a bummer.
I feel fucking awesome. Why does it matter? I'm here.
But now we get to open the big boy. Oh, camera bump. Camera bump. If this is the package I'm thinking, then I was able to get these cards for a real steal. So anybody who's a collector out there, if you get the chance, check out, let's just put it this way, check out all of your resources when you're searching for cards, because if you just stick to eBay, you're really gonna be competing with a lot of people to purchase your cards. I've noticed that really quickly. I'm not sitting here acting like I'm an expert by any means, but what I will say is that I've been doing a lot of looking, a lot of looking and a lot of purchasing recently, and so I've learned a thing or two already, and I just want to share with you guys what I've learned. Do not just stick to eBay when you're looking for cards. You can find some great ones on there. It's obviously probably doesn't really make sense, but that's probably the most popular place. But these cards, wow, okay, these look immaculate. All right, I'm excited about these cards, at least the first few that I can see. All right, check this out. So let's go with the first one. That is a Brock Lesnar. I mean, even this hard case, pretty clean. Obviously there's specks here and there. I mean, that's gonna happen on the cases, but it's not dirty or anything. The edges of this card are sharp. It looks great. The color has held up really well. That American flag patch in the middle is badass. I mean, it's Brock Lesnar. You've just received a commemorative flag patch card from 2011 UFC title shot. 2011. I don't even think everybody's going to believe me when I say this, but I want to say that I paid maybe $25 for all of these cards, and I'm about to show you probably 15 different cards. Okay, and this is in plastic. This is not even opened out of plastic. Shane Carwin exclusive UFC chip card. Let's see, it's hard to look when I'm putting it in front of the camera. This one, there's a little bit of slight damage here and there, but I mean, you can't, it's hard to beat a card still being in the plastic, right? So you can see the back of it there. Corners in pretty good condition. This one doesn't look like the corners were necessarily made completely sharp anyways. They look like they were made a little bit rounded. So heavyweight Shane Carwin, UFC chip card. That's a cool one. All right, let's move on. All of these are in plastic or in a hard tin, or I'm sorry, a top loader, and a thick top loader at that. So this is just, you can't really find cards in this good a condition. Okay, let's move on. Vitor Belfort. Some of these I'm going to have to keep in my own collection, guys. I know some of these are going to be looking great, and y'all are going to be like, okay, how much do you want for that? Some of these I'm going to have to keep, though. I mean, these are just so badass with the flag patch. I love them. I mean, they're older cards in this good condition. You just, from what I've seen, you just don't find it. You just don't find that. See the corner there? Sharp. Vitor Belfort with the Brazilian flag. All right, up next we've got another Brazilian. This one actually has a little piece of tape on the front, so ignore that. It's not any damage to the card. You can see the edges there, sharp. I mean, I am so happy with the condition of these cards.
That's how you put yourself out there. You believe it, and you achieve it. And that's what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm better than this.
Sounds like
I
the
know
worst
that I'm going to knock
self-help book
him out.
you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, let's flip this around. Mauricio Shogun Hua. So we got two Brazilians and an American so far. Let's take it back to America with one of my favorites in the UFC. Favorites of all time. Why? Because he's from the same hometown as me, Memphis, Tennessee. American flag on there, Quentin Rampage Jackson. He even has his hometown on the card. Alright, let's flip it around, see the back. There we go. Known to music lovers as the home of the King, Elvis Presley, Memphis is familiar to fight fans as the place where former UFC champ Quentin Jackson was born and raised, and where he became known as Rampage. Alright, let's put that up there. The Americans. Alright, take a guess, guys. What flag am I going to pull out next? I'm not going to pull off the top. I know some of y'all saw the American flag there. Maybe it'll be a flag you haven't seen yet. How about this one? I bet no one's expecting this card. Yoshihiro, Sexyama Akiyama. I really only know him as Sexyama. To be honest, it's just, I mean, obviously that name sticks out. Kind of weird calling another grown man Sexyama, but that's his nickname and whatever. So, Japanese flag, sorry. Crisp corners again, like the other cards. I know I've probably beat a dead horse with this, but I cannot explain how excited I am with the condition of these cards. Alright. What flag is coming next, guys? How about one we haven't done yet? Everybody likes a little Michael Bisping, right?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? No damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that?
Got the British flag there. Old school Michael Bisping picture there too. No facial hair. Buzz cut. Flip it to the back side. Michael Bisping. Let's pull out another American here. Who's it going to be? Boom. The Natural. Randy Couture. This is I don't know, maybe my dad's favorite fighter. One of my dad's favorite fighters at least. Maybe I'll gift him one of these cards and surprise him. From Everett, Washington. I didn't know he was from Washington. Back of the card. Might gift that to my dad, might not. But if I don't, if he doesn't want it, I mean, he's older, he doesn't necessarily collect cards anymore. If he doesn't, that's alright. Maybe one of you will get it, because I got two. Two came in this pack. I say pack, this package that I ordered of a group of cards. The guy sold all these cards in one. just on these cards, I mean, these cards alone, not to mention the 6 other cards I'm about to go through, are already worth more than I paid, for sure. I mean, I would say 2 of these cards would be worth what I've paid, so I really got to steal with this. Let's go ahead and hit this card because it's actually a repeat of one we've already went through, just to show you guys. Mauricio Shogun Rua, obviously one of the legends in the sport, but not one of my favorite fighters. Just never was a big fan. Not a hater, just not a big fan. So that probably will sell at least one of those 2. So if you're looking to get a Mauricio Shogun Rua, you can definitely hit me up for one of those. Here is a great card. Everybody loves Anderson Silva. I guess not everybody, but I'd say most people can at least appreciate his greatness in his time. The Spider. Show the back there. That one probably not be sold, I'll be honest. Not unless I come across another one. One of everyone's top 3, top 2, sometimes top 5 GOAT scenario contestants, if you will. George St. Pierre. Give you guys the back. Sorry, my hands look kind of beat up, guys. I probably, for the sake of these videos, should start getting manicures or something. But I do lift weights and work with my hands occasionally, so it's definitely not always a priority. Well, there might be some women, but mostly men, I would assume. Dan the Outlaw Hardy, fan favorite, everybody loves. I wish he had the red mohawk, or does he? He does, you just can't see it real well right there. I wish he had a pretty vibrant red mohawk over there, that'd be pretty cool. But this is probably an old school picture of Mr. Hardy, since it's from 2011. I guess that was around the time he was coming up. The Outlaw Dan Hardy. Takanori, the Fireball Kid Gomi. Takanori Gomi. Another Japanese card. This is probably one that, not for a lack of respect, just not ever was a huge fan. So if anybody wants to hit me up for that one. And when I say that, I don't mean that the other cards I'm not going to offer up. I just have not quite decided. But Cain Velasquez, that plastic's a little scratched, but I can see beneath. Let me see. I don't think that the card has any damage. Doesn't appear to. I mean, honestly, I'm really surprised none of these cards, I mean, whoever owned these had to have literally kept them. I don't know what that is under there for, probably to keep this thick, make it thicker so that it doesn't slide around, because it's definitely in there tight, which is cool. That's good. It's good packaging. But yeah, guys, really, really, really happy with this lot of cards. So we'll run through them once again. We've got Anthony Pettis against Benson Henderson's, a Bloodlines card from 2014, which was in great shape. We had a Conor McGregor Museum card, which I got really cheap, which is okay, but you know, you never want to waste money, and that card definitely has some surface scratches, but it's a cool looking card. It looks like Nate's trying to throw the Stockton slap at him right there. We've got 2 of these British, 2011 UFC title shot cards. We've got 2 British, Dan Hardy, camera bump. Dan Hardy and Michael Bisping. 1 Canadian card, George St. Pierre. We've got 2 Mauricio Shogun Ruas, obviously from Brazil. We've got Vitor, the Phenom, Belfort, one of those. Anderson Silva, one of those. Cain Velasquez from Mexico, one of those. Actually, I don't know if he's from Mexico, but that's at least his heritage. And then we got 2 Randy Couture's, obviously America. We've got one that kind of sticks out. It's pretty unique. It's the only one that I noticed a little bit of damage on, but it is different from the other cards. A Shane Cardwin UFC chip, exclusive UFC chip card. We've got a Brock Lesnar, America. We've got a Rampage Jackson, America. We've got a Yoshihiro Sexyama Akiyama, Japan. We've got Takanori the Fireball Kid Gomi, Japan. And that rounds it out. I think this is a beautiful set of cards, and for only one of them on my first mail day to come out not in pristine condition is pretty awesome. I'm pretty damn excited about that. I'm super excited about the flag cards that you see in front of you that are all in such good condition. Again, last thing I want to note, last of two things. The ones that I definitely will be selling, the Takanori Gomi card, the Sexyama card, the let's see, one of the Shogun Hua cards at least, and the rest, it's gonna probably have to be for the right price. Definitely gonna keep the Anthony Pettis card, my favorite fighter for my collection. Definitely going to keep the George St. Pierre. Definitely going to keep the Anderson Silva. Definitely going to keep the Rampage Jackson because he's from Memphis, one of my favorite fighters. Probably will sell the Brock Lesnar. Probably will sell the Shane Carwin unless I never get another UFC chip card. I might hold on to that one. We'll see. The rest are pretty much up for grabs. Not too sure what I'm going to do about the Dan Hardy or Michael Bisping cards. I'm a fan of both of those guys, but so anyways, guys, I don't want to go too long on this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'll probably cut out a lot of the filler spots where I was rambling. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope that you guys enjoy this stuff as much as I do. I have a lot of fun making these videos for you guys and collecting these cards, and hopefully I can sell some to you guys one day or soon so that you get to, live out your hobby and collect the cards that you want. And maybe I can help you with that. So let's, teamwork makes the dream work. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget, follow Chrome Collect on Instagram because that's where I'm going to be posting all these. And then soon I will have my eBay up to sell some of the cards to you guys. So be on the lookout. Also, we'll probably do some giveaways soon and some more mail days. Thank you guys. Just wanted to display to you guys the Anthony Pettis signed Wheaties box that I have up in my studio, since I told you guys I'd show you. It's actually PSA certified, which means they were there when he signed it to make sure that it's legitimate. Pretty dope. Pretty soon, this whole wall is going to be MMA memorabilia that I want to keep for myself, but this is just the first piece.